There's a particular kind of stuck. You're sitting there. You can see your whole life. And every single direction you think about feels wrong, or impossible, or just not it. You make a plan. You break the plan. You make a bigger plan to fix the first one. Still, nothing moves. And the cruelest part is, it isn't laziness. It's not even fear, really. It's that you genuinely don't know what to do next. And no amount of thinking is getting you any closer to knowing. Today, I want to give you the single move that always works, even when the plan doesn't. Especially when the plan doesn't. It's step 3 of the restart method, and it's smaller than you think. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome to Ember Hollow. I'm Heidi. The first time I really understood this step, I was sitting at my laptop trying to start something I'd been putting off for months. I had outlines. I had plans. I had a list of, first I'll do this, then this, then this. And every time I sat down to actually start, my mind would generate a bigger plan to make the existing plan work better. More added to the to-do list. Hours would pass. I'd close the laptop having done nothing. Until one morning, I closed every single tab, opened a blank page, and wrote one sentence. Just one. It wasn't even a good sentence. But the moment I wrote it, something shifted. The plan hadn't moved me. The one sentence had. That was the day I realized the step isn't smaller than you think. It's smaller than you're allowing yourself to take. So let me show you why pure thinking can never get you out of stuck, and the one question that actually can. When we don't know what to do next, almost all of us default to the same move. We think harder. We open a notes app. We try to outsmart the stuck. But here's the strange thing. The more we think, the worse it gets. Because thinking creates options. Options create comparison. Comparison creates paralysis. The thinking is the trap. The psychologist and author Jordan Peterson, who's spent decades helping people who couldn't move forward, teaches a question I think about all the time. He asks his clients this: what is one small thing you could do today that would make your life a little bit better, that you would actually do? Read that carefully. Not what should you do, not what would change everything. What would you actually do? That word, actually, is doing all the work. Because most of our next steps are just things we say to ourselves to feel better. The one that breaks the spiral is the one you'd actually take. So the third step of the restart method asks you to do something very small and very specific. Find your one next step. And to find it, you put any move through 3 filters. Any step that passes all 3 is yours. The first filter is concrete. It can't be something to think about, decide on, or feel. It has to be something you could do, physically, in the world. Get my life together isn't a step. Wash one dish is. Figure out what to do isn't. Sit down at the desk is. The second filter is tiny. Smaller than you think you need. Smaller than feels respectable. If the goal is to write a book, the step is open the document. If the goal is to get fit, the step is put on your shoes. If the goal is to fix the friendship, the step is send the text. Keep the direction. Shrink the size to something almost embarrassing. The third filter, and this is Peterson's word, is honest. Honest meaning you would actually do it. Today. Not in theory, not with the right mood, not after some other prerequisite. Today. If you can't say, yes, I'd actually do that within the next few hours, the step is still too big. Shrink it again. Let me make this concrete with 3 quick examples. The kinds of stuck moments I see in messages all the time. Health. You haven't moved your body in weeks. The plan you keep almost starting is 3 workouts a week, every week. Every Monday, it fails. The honest one next step isn't start working out. It's put on your shoes and walk to the end of the street. That's it. Passes all 3 filters. Keep the direction. Shrink the size. Work. You've got a project that's 2 months behind. The plan is, finish it this week. You sit down, you panic, you scroll. The honest one next step isn't finish the project. It's open the file and read the last paragraph you wrote. Concrete. Tiny. Honest. Relationships. There's someone you've been meaning to reach out to. Maybe an apology. Maybe a reconnection. You've been writing the message in your head for months. The honest one next step isn't fix the relationship. It's send 3 sentences. Whatever's true. That's all. In Ember Hollow, there's an old saying about the first step bridge. The bridge is invisible from the bank. You can't see where to put your foot until you commit. And then, the next stone appears under your boot. Not before, only after. That's how stuckness works in real life too. You don't see the path first and then walk. You take one honest step and the next one becomes visible, then the one after that. Peterson talks about this in terms of identity. He says the way you become a new person isn't by deciding to be one. It's by doing, once, what that person would do, and then again, and again. Identity isn't upstream of action. It's downstream. So you can't think your way out of stuck. You can only step out of it. One small, concrete, honest move at a time. So here's your invitation. Before this video ends, before you do anything else today, name your one next step. Use the 3 filters. Concrete, a thing you can do. Tiny, smaller than you think you need. Honest, you would actually do it in the next few hours. Don't tell anyone. Don't make a plan around it. Don't try to find 5 of them. Just one. And then, go take it. The smallest honest move you'd actually make. That is the whole of step 3 of the restart method. That is what always works when you don't know what to do next. Here's why this single thing matters more than any plan you could write. Plans don't move you. Action does. And the smallest honest action you'd actually take today is worth more than the most beautiful 5-year strategy you'd talk yourself out of by Sunday. You can't think your way back into your own life. You can only step back into it. And the step is always smaller than you think. Take it. This is step 3 of a 6-step practice. I've written the complete restart method down as a free guide. All 6 steps, gentle, on paper, yours to keep. The link is in the description below. One last thing. If you want to see all 6 steps in one video, I've made a full walkthrough of the entire method. It's on your screen. Just click to watch it next. Until then, seekers, walk gently, be kind, and remember, you are already enough. The best self you seek is already inside you.